Hey, you guys, go ahead and come in the room. This is going to be what I call, really, this is going to be a quick scope. I have some folks waiting for me. So, hey, hope all is well. As you guys come in the room, go ahead and heart it up. See some hearts. We made it to 1 million hearts. You guys are awesome. Keep that train moving. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? So, hey, I'm going to go ahead and jump right in and introduce myself. My name is Joe Bullock, and I'm extremely passionate about equipping folks to catch their whole life, everything from their mission to their mate. That's what I do every day, all day, pretty much. And I'm really passionate about equipping you to live your best life now, so you can attract healthy, happy love that leads to a lasting marriage. I also be remiss if I did not mention I'm the founder of a global movement called Detour Movement. We believe when you renew your mind, you transform your entire life. And also a best-selling author. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Simone. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you guys for inviting your followers. Hey, Morgan. This is going to be short, sweet, and to the point. But I am going to give you guys a couple examples as we move through it, but I'm going to be brisk. So this is from a woman's perspective. This is if you're a woman dating, you need to look for these characteristics in a guy you're dating, or the characteristics that your children are dating if you're married. And for the men, these are characteristics you should possess, or goals, I should say. Goals you guys should have. Ready? Number one, every man should have a goal to be married. Right? If you're a man, you're a Christian, your goal should be marriage, because that's what the Word of God tells us, pretty much. And I kind of went over that yesterday, pretty much saying if you guys aren't aspiring to be a pope or otherwise sustain yourself until you die, then your goal should be to marry. And as women dating, you should be asking people, what are your relationship goals? What is your intention what are your intentions with me in this dating relationship? All right, number two. Let's go, you guys. His goal should be to love the woman that he's going to be marrying, right? The Word of God says that a man is to love his wife as Christ loves the church. And of course, he can't start that on the day to get married. He has to show that love. And love is very sacrificial. Love is him giving up sometimes going out with his friends to hang out with you. Not all the time, because he's got to have balance and he has to have a life outside of you, right? But he has to show that, hey, I'm willing to make a sacrifice on your behalf. I'm willing to not do things. I'm willing to put aside certain things for you. I'm not willing to change who I am. Listen now, Linda, hear me good. I'm not willing to change who I am, but I am willing to put away some things in order to make you and show you that you're a priority, not just with my words, but with my actions. So yes, I'm not going to go out and have guys nights this week, because I want to spend time with you. Or no, I'm not going to go to that trip because me and you have something planned and we're going to do that. So you'll see that love, and that should be a goal. The third thing is a man should be this. Guys, you should be patient. You have to be patient with women for various reasons. One, because a lot of times we're not timely. We just have different goals, especially when it even comes to going places. Listen, you guys, when men get ready to go somewhere, their goal is to be on time. Our goal is to look good when we get there. Is that right, ladies? Listen, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. We make it there on time. But above all, we need to make sure that we look good when we get there. So our time in prepping, getting our makeup, getting our hair, getting our nails, getting our outfit take precedence over being on time. So men, you have to learn to be patient. And I thank God for giving me a husband that's patient. I always say my husband has the patience of Job. He needs it with me sometimes. Sometimes we just take longer to get ready. Sometimes they just have to be patient and us doing certain things. You know what I'm saying? Listen, yeah. So a man has to be patient with a woman in this season. The fourth thing is gentleness. We need, man, your relationship goal should be, I want to be gentle with the woman that I'm dealing with. You want to be gentle in your communication when you're talking to her. You want to talk to her with the same level of gentleness that you would talk to your little sister or your daughter. Not like you don't treat her like a kid, but you're not using harsh words. I've had guys before I've dated guys who use profanity and such like that. But the guys, they wouldn't use that language. It's still a day. Men don't use that language. Even people with my job, they don't use harsh language around me. They are gentle with me. They know I don't want to hear that. I don't want to be in counsel with that. And so then too, the people, women are looking at men, they should be gentle with you. Also physically handling you. You don't need to rough me up. I don't need to be roughed up. I need you to be gentle. I need you to be light. I need you to treat me with, delicately. Like a lady that I am, right? So that's what I'm telling you today. You got to be gentle. Lastly, but definitely not least, sensitivity. Sensitivity. We all know that women and men are different when it comes to emotionally. We are wired extremely different. Women love to express themselves emotionally, they express all their feelings and everything. Men, you guys kind of hold a lot of things in. So you need to come into a relationship understanding that your wife is going to be sensitive to certain things. Some things she may cry about, and you trying to understand what's the problem about the issue. So you have to be sensitive to her feelings and to her emotional side, and understand that women do respond to things differently. You see that even sometimes in the movie. My husband be like, babe, why are you crying? I'm like, babe, but you just don't understand. Oh my God. And he be like, babe, it's make believe. But we just are so in touch with that side, and men have to be sensitive to that. Even sometimes when we were there, experiencing a loss, dealing with different things, dealing with our children, we are just a little bit more emotional, dealing with our own past, dealing with our own, insecurities. We need men to be sensitive to that. And I'm telling you, men, if you do this, yeah, Morgan, listen, men, if you do this, women are going to respect you. They're going to honor you. They're going to do all those things I talked about yesterday. They're going to recognize you. And women, if you meet a man that's doing this, he's doing good. He's doing good. I would be remiss if I didn't say, this goes without saying, but I better say it. Hey guys, hey all you guys coming in, go ahead and share, follow. I encourage you to follow this scope if you haven't already. Always talking about relationship tips for you guys, but I would be remiss. I always have to say this. If I talk about love, I have to talk about this. Also, with loving her, he needs to love God. And he only can love her as Christ loved the church if he knows how to love Christ first. Okay, I have to say that. If I don't say that, I'm being remiss. Hey, Dia, how are you, sweetheart? So I'm just going to recap, and I'm getting off. I got people waiting for me. I got to go. But I wanted to get in because I promised, and I'm trying to be a woman of my word as best as I can. So one is marriage, right? Marriage should be the goal. Thank you so much for sharing, Morgan. 2, love her. Love her and love God. Love her as Christ loved the church. So then if he's loving her like Christ loved the church, that means he has to know how Christ loved the church. And he needs to love Christ, all right? Absolutely. And then the third thing I said, he has to be patient. Patient. You got to be patient with her. Be patient with her. And then 4, gentleness. We need you to be gentle with us. And 5, sensitivity. Thank you, Jennifer. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for subscribing and putting that up. So you guys, I'm just going to, many of you guys have come in the room since I last introduced myself. Some of you guys may know me, some of you guys may not. Just to recap, my name is Joe Bullock, and pretty much my mission as a life and relationship coach is pretty much to help you to live your best life now so you can attract healthy, happy love that leads to lasting marriage. And also one of the founders of an organization called Detour Movement and best-selling author. So I'm glad you guys jumped in. I'm pretty much done for today. I'm going to be back on today, 5:30 for the 12 days of Christmas. That's going from 3 to 6 o'clock. From 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. is the 12 days of Christmas, okay? And it starts with Amber. I believe, Jennifer, do you know Amber handle? Thank you, Dia, for inviting your followers. Jennifer, do you know Amber's handle? I think it's I Am Amber. She starts it off at 3 o'clock. I posted on my Facebook yesterday. Let me see if Jennifer knows it. There it is. It's Amber Marshall. So she starts. If you guys are looking for, this is a great time. I got to get out here. But if you're looking for different things to help you to elevate, we're big in, a lot of people are in the spiritual community within that scope. Some people aren't. But various things, all kind of cool stuff. Yesterday, this girl had a jewelry repair toolbox. I'm like, I need that. So all kind of cool stuff they have, and share different things that help you catch your whole life, right? Everything you need the spiritual, but even beyond the spiritual, you need to get all that as well. Beyond spiritual, you need different things physically. We need to look good. We got so much, listen, we got to catch our whole life. And it's just not about your God relationship. That's the foundation. But we build upon that on other things. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to jump out of here. This was going to be a quick swap. For those who missed it, I encourage you, go back and watch the whole thing. It was quick and dirty, but it was good. And I believe it blessed many of you guys. I'll catch you guys back at 5:30 on a Past the Scope. You can catch Amber at 3. Bless you guys. Have a great day. Love ya.